What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Kicking things off with 2020 with the Scuf controller unboxing. This is the first unboxing I'm actually doing with the new camera, so I'm super excited about that. But first of all, hopefully you guys did have an excellent holiday season, whether you celebrated Christmas or whatever your family celebrates, or your friends, whoever you were with. Hopefully you had a great time. And here's the 2020. So like I said, today we're going to be unboxing the brand new Scuf Vantage 2 that I did receive for Christmas. I'm not going to show you guys which one it is. You have to watch the unboxing. And right after the unboxing, stay tuned for a setup guide and how to remap the buttons, the paddles on the back, as we'll get into the entire controller, how to set it up, everything you can do with it, and more. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Scuf Vantage 2. This is my first ever time using my tripod that I just got for Christmas, as well as my camera, to do a live commentary unboxing for you. If it all doesn't work out, I'm going to try to record my voiceover later after it's done recording, but we'll try to do it all live here right now. I don't know how the echo is going to sound. Okay. So coming right out of the blue box here, we have the Scuf box. Let's see if we can get it out. Caught it out before. There we go. Just pull a little tab up top. Can't even see. Okay. And bam, there is the Scuf box, just like that. Let's flip her around. Let's show you guys which controller I actually got. Ba-bam. So it says, before you start, read this card. It basically, let's take it off. Basically says how to set up the controller. Oh, let's focus. Thank you. Basically says check for firmware updates before using it. So we'll do that. We'll be sure to do that before setting it up. Here's the controller itself. Oh my god, looking beautiful with that Syndicate. Ooh, look at that. Some peel pointing here for you. Oh, we even got the thumbsticks. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, there it is. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. In my opinion, this is the best Scuf design that they have. You have these tags here that tell you that the rumble pads are removable. Let's just take this off right here. Bam, just like that. So actually this top plate comes off. Boom, just like that. Nice and easy. Just pops right off. It's magnetic, and it's here to tell you that these rumble strips are actually removable. I'm pretty sure it's just as easy as popping them in, popping them out. Pop it in, pop it out. Same thing with the right side. We don't have to do that because they're the same. So this makes it easy to actually remove the thumb. Oh, let's focus in. It makes it easy to remove the thumbsticks. I went with the concave Scufs, as you can see on both sides. And then it even has Scuf design into the touchpad. Oh, there's a good shot of it. Let's get rid of the removable tags on here. And then to place it back on, you just simply place it over. Maybe. Boom, right back in. Just like that. Let's check out let's get a feel for it. Ooh, them are clicky. Let's take a look at the back of the controller for the first time. So we have 4 paddles that we can program to whatever we want. And then the wired or wireless connection here. We have more peels. There's your baby peels. Now they're stuck in my finger. They're stuck in my finger. Oh my god. We have the Bluetooth. And then not sure what this switch is. One other thing you should know about these is it actually does have trigger stops. So if I take this little thing here and I spin it around, It changes the trigger stop. So, ooh, look at that. That is quick. But we can change it back just by spinning it. Bam. Now it'll push in further. That's nice. That's real nice. I'm super excited to try that out. But we'll put the controller to the side for now. Lift this up, precision and control in every direction. Beautiful. And then, ooh, okay, okay. What? That is sweet. Customize your experience. You look at some. Oh wait, there's a tear right here, like a perforation. We got a little box. So bam, just like that. Okay, do I like pull this out or something? Okay, got a box inside a box. Oh, okay. So you have all these little accessories, so like the key. There we go. You also get a dome stick, a control disc, these rings right here. So I'm assuming you can replace the other rings that are already here, that are on here. They're gold right now. They're not gold, silver around the analog sticks. And then you have long trigger covers. L2 and R2. You have the case itself. Okay. So let's see what we got going on in here. Do you have anything in here right now? Oh. Okay. What are these? It's just like a little pill pop. It's pretty cool. It says Scuf on it. Bam. Scuf. This is a little thing. I'm not really sure what you put in here. Maybe the key? I don't know. And then the cable if you want to plug it in directly. And here's a look at what the inside of the actual case looks like. Top and bottom. Okay. There's actually more in here. Like, what the heck? It's like a never-ending surprise. So what do we have in here? It says open, learn, perform. So is this like the directions on how to use it, or? Oh, you already know. We got the stickers. Scuf Gaming, Scuf Vantage, prepare to win, Team Scuf Controllers. Okay. Oh, there's another book in here. So, this is going to tell me everything I need to know about the book, about the controller, and the mechanics of it. Has it in Spanish as well. And then important safety information in here. So, that's everything you get inside the box. I'm going to figure out how to remap these buttons, and we'll get to it. Oh my god. That feels amazing to grab. Oh man, I'm excited. Ooh. Ooh, those feel nice. Nice and clicky. Alright, now that we have the controller unboxed, ready to go, I can show you guys what it's all about. And let's just try to focus on the controller, not the background. There we go. So it is the Scuf Vantage 2 by Syndicate. As you can see his name right on the side right here, so you can get it in. So everything about this controller, first of all, you can remove the Scuf Vantage faceplates easily by just pulling up on this side and this side. Let me just pop it right off, and you can see the internals. You can remove both rumble pads. I don't know why it wants to focus on the background. You can remove both rumble pads on each side, and you can replace the thumbsticks as well as the D-pad. It does come with the circular disc, but I like the D-pad style a little bit better. So it is actually magnetic, so this is easy to replace and remove if you want a different one. So say I didn't want to use the Syndicate one, I wanted to use like a blue one or black one, anything like that. I just pop this one off, buy a new one, magnetics right back on, Easy peasy. So now moving on to the bottom, 3.5mm headphone jack on the bottom. And then there's these two buttons, or two switches you can see. So on the left here, covering the light. So on the left here we have a Bluetooth or a USB connection. I use the Bluetooth or wireless connection, so I'll slide it over to the right for Bluetooth. So if you were using it connected, slide it over to USB, it's good to go. Now, for charging it, you can still leave it on Bluetooth and just plug it in right on top right here with the cable that comes with it. And then for the right, this is a play on the left here, maybe. So on the left it's a play mode, and on the right it's a remap mode. So remapping is when you want to change any of these paddles to, let's say, any of the face buttons, which these are the face buttons right here, X, square, triangle, and circle. So if I wanted to remap my right paddle right here to X, what I would do is I would switch this to the right to remap it to the remapping mode. You want to do this while the controller is on, by the way. So I'll switch it over to remapping mode. I will hold down the right paddle, then I'll hold down X, and then I'll let go both at the same time, and then bam, it's remapped, ready to go. You switch it back over to play, which is to the left, and you test it out, see if it worked, and it should be good to go. So the thing about the Scuf Vantage that's different than the Scuf Impact, the 4PS, and everything like that, is that it has these side buttons. They're called side action buttons. You have two of them, side action 1, side action 2. To remap them, you'll put it to remapping mode, hold the side action button that you want to change, and hold the button that you want to change it to, and then let go both at the same time. Switch it back to play mode, see if it works. Now hopefully the focusing on that clip wasn't too bad. I know is trying to focus on the wall behind the controller, not the actual controller itself. But hopefully you guys did understand what I was trying to say and how to use this controller, remap it, everything. So real quick, for basically what I'm going to show you is the way I have it all set up. So I haven't really used these side action buttons very much. So what I have these is just L2 and R2. So if my hands are on L2 and R2, which is the bottom triggers, it won't affect it, because if I accidentally hit the side action over here, it'll just aim in my weapon. If I hit the side action over here, it'll fire my weapon. So it's just in case. It's like a precaution, just because I'm not used to. Okay, so starting from my right, so we're on the face button side, not the D-pad side. I have X, triangle, square, circle. So again, that's X, triangle, square, circle. That's just the way I have it set up. You don't have to set it up that way. I'm just letting you guys know what I do if you want to try it out on your Scuf controller and see what you like. Or if you have the Astro controller and you still have two paddles, you can try the X over here and circle over here. So X is on the face button side and circle is over on the D-pad side. First of all, just listen to how satisfying that is. Ooh. Another thing that does come with this controller that I haven't really talked about is trigger stops. So this, if you're not familiar with what a trigger stop is, as you can see right under the trigger, there's like a little wheel. You can spin that, and what it'll do is, if you're playing a shooting game, it'll only let me depress it to where it'll actually work. So it only presses in that far. So if you're using a semi-auto weapon, you can tap quicker. And then if I would spin this wheel around the other way, so if I'm playing a racing game, now you can see that it's in the up position. It'll allow me to depress the button the entire way. So this lets me depress the button further so I can get better, more precise acceleration if I'm playing a racing game. But I usually use this controller for shooting games. So what I'm going to do is keep the trigger stops the whole way down. And this controller also has trigger covers. These are the short. It also comes with long trigger covers, but I'm leaving the short on. I like how it feels. It comes with dome sticks, but I like the concave. Scuf has amazing grips for their analog sticks. It's insane. Especially the outer rim has this texture on it, so your fingers don't slide off. It's very great. works like a charm. I haven't had any problems with this controller at all. I absolutely love it. The battery life on it, incredible. The battery life is actually insane. I used this thing for a week and didn't have to charge it until the end of the week. And I played probably about 10, 12 hours. So I'd say that's a pretty good win. Another thing about this controller is the texture, the grip on the back. So when you hold it, it has this like hex texture right here, and it makes it for anti-slip protection. Also loving that. So especially when you're in those sweaty moments, getting down and dirty in the trenches, you're good to go. You're holding on to your controller, it won't slip out of your hands. And I just like this controller more than the regular PlayStation controllers. I feel like the regular PlayStation controllers are too small, like they're made for a child, and I don't have big hands. I just feel like a bigger controller feels more like the Xbox 360 controller to me. So that's always a win because best controller ever made, right? I have no complaints about this controller so far. It feels right in the hands to hold it. I was worried the way I held my PlayStation controller, I always had my fingers here, and I would like hold on to the controller with my middle fingers right here. So I was worried that I would always be pushing in the buttons, but I don't. It just feels natural in my hands, and the curvature of the paddles on the back, it fits my hands perfectly. It fits my fingers perfectly, sits right in there, rests nice and easy. It's just works like a charm. Absolutely love it. We'll give you guys one more click sesh before we head out. But that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want more unboxings like this or want to see other products or items that I use on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or whatever you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have any ideas of what I should get next or what I should get for camera gear, I'm thinking about getting lights and a microphone, so there's probably a little bit of an echo in here. Get a microphone to have better quality, less echo. Backdrop looks amazing on video. Working our way up the chain. We're up to 13 subscribers, so thank you guys very much for tuning in to this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys had a great 2019, on to a better 2020. If you guys have any suggestions down below on any videos you want to see, or if you have any questions on the Scuf controller, I'll be happy to answer them down in the comments down below. I'll be looking at all of them, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. As always, tell your friends, tell your family. If you did enjoy this video, you can find me at Life of Pytash over on Twitter and Instagram, both at Life of Pytash. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next video.